You know, the good thing about these miniatures is that yes, you can follow the rules or the instructions. There's no problem with that. But it also gives you a certain freedom to do things or to put them wherever you want. It is your miniature. So, like the plant here, I can style it however I want. It doesn't have to be how it says in the picture. I can put them all the same length. I can put them all small. I can even put some beads if I wanted to. Some of the foam that's here, that's left, you can make it bright. You make it yours. Like for instance, I'm letting it dry, but there's my little foam. That's this part. Let me see if I can show you. That's this one here. This one here. And you don't have to do it like it says there, like the plant either. You just do it however you feel it. So I'm just letting it dry there, and I'm going to stack a little bit more. You know, you can't see it that well, but I'll be showing it later. And yeah, I'm here with the plant, and let me see if I can show you somewhere. There you go. You see? And you can put little beads and make it colorful. It's your miniature. It's your tiny house. You can put it wherever you want. The bed goes upstairs, but you can put it downstairs. You can put it on the side. Make it yours. Just feel happy and enjoy it. It's okay. Now we have our little plant and our excuse me, fireplace and everything done. I'm just letting it all dry. I'll show it later. We can do the sofa. With the sofa, it says to cut out according to template 1, which is I'm going to show. Came with a separate paper, and template 1 would be this one, and then it says to cut out, and this one, template 2, would be for the back. So basically you're going to cut out this, and what I did like on the other piece of cloth, I put the tape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, cut template 1 out. I'm going to glue it here. I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to put it on the sofa, and then it says wrap it up, and then you have that. Then you're going to cut to template 5. That will be that strip, and that would be that one, that long there. See if I can adjust it. Excuse me. It would be this one here. And then you're going to take B38 and you're going to wrap it all around. Okay? And then when you wrap it, you can glue this one, or the front, this will be the front, to the sofa, and then the back says template 2, which is that one there. That one there. And you're going to put it on your piece of cloth if you want to. Cut it out and then put it on the back. And there you have the first sofa. You know what, Scratch? One of the last things I said about the tape and the template. Okay, I did do this. I put the first one. I'm going to show you. This will be template 1. Wait, my gosh. And you just wrap it around. So many things on the image, I know. Let me see if I can... well, when it decides, there you go. It's upside down. There you go. You get it? There you go. I didn't too much in the bottom. I took a little bit too much. But the way I said I was going to do it, well, when I glue it on top of the paper, let me see if I can get it here. It was moving a lot, of course, because this type of paper is kind of slippery, so it kept moving. So what I did is just took a little bit of Scotch tape, just simple normal tape, and I put the tape on top of it, and then I started cutting, and it held really well. So I'm just going to do the next one, be the strip for this, so it'll be around this. Okay, now that you have your sofa, let me block this so that I can get a better, there you go, a tiny sofa. There. and the cushion, we are going to do the ottoman. Now the ottoman, you take B39, which is this piece of wood. You're going to take B39, like so. Then you're going to take the template, number 6 template, which will be like a little strip. It's that one here, this one here. You're going to cut it, and then you're going to put it along the B39, and then you're going to cut the template 4, which is this one here, and be the top of it. Afterwards, you're going to take the lace that you have, the lace. You're going to cut 2 of these sections. Keep them together because you're going to cut the top of it. And that top, you're going to wrap it around the ottoman. Now, after we're done with the ottoman, you're going to have these 2 here, or this one like this. And you can cut it in half, or you're going to have to cut it in half, sorry. And then you put them together like so, and that will be your rug for your living room or the family room, whichever you want to put it, but I'm going to show you later where to put it, if anything. After, we can make some light or some lamps. We take the gold wire, you're going to put it like so, and then you're going to take C18, which is this one here, if I can find it in the bag. It's that pink one there. I'm going to take these 2 beads, and you're going to glue them together. Now, after we did the lamp, we're going to do the chandelier. Now, it doesn't say here because, well, it says in Chinese, but we got the English one here, the English one. You're going to take the wire, you're going to take 5 segments, and you're going to put it inside the bead, the C18, and then you're going to leave this space so that you can twist it here and then twist it on the bottom, and you can have that. After that, you're going to take C16, which is these ones. This one's here. And you're going to put it on top so that you can take some beads. You put it on the top of the chandelier. Then you're going to take 5 of these, of 2 of beads each. You're going to put them in the edge, would be in the edge of this. And at the end, you're going to put the droplet that you used to make the light. You remember the light? The light. Well, after that, you're going to put in there, and then you have your chandelier. Okay, now let's recap on what we were doing. We're doing the ottoman, which I have done here. Okay, we were supposed to do the rug, which I haven't done because I don't want the pieces of lace to be all over and lose them, so I just left them like this, and then I'll just cut it and I'll put it on the floor. I did this. Okay, we got the lamp here. Okay, what else was there? Oh, the chandelier. Let me see if I can show you here. I got the chandelier. Right now the chandelier is back here, not holding how it's supposed to. So yeah, I was just gluing this part in there. I'm just gonna let it dry. That's all I hear. Okay. Here we have the chandelier without the droplets, which I'll show right now. These droplets are supposed to be on the edges. Also, this was kind of difficult to do with the tweezers that it came with, which were these. Actually, these tweezers are from the other project, but I went to Walmart, was my closest craft store, and I got this. This was the only one that was available, and it's a 3-in-1. It cuts, it holds, and it bends. Let me see if I can show you. They're circular, and they were actually really good to do the loops here. So it's good to have the right equipment when working with the wires or working with the projects. If anything, these were like $5. I think they're worth it. They're worth it. So okay, I'm just gonna let this dry back here if it doesn't fall again. Perfect. And now we are gonna do the table. Let me see if I can adjust. Okay, table is B40, which would be, okay, B40 is this. We got that. And the legs, which are B41, which are these tiny things. Okay, there's supposed to be 4 of them. See if I can get them all here so that you can see them. Okay, we got B41. Then you put them, you arrange them. After that, you're gonna cut some lace. It doesn't want to adjust. There you go. You're gonna cut some lace, some of the extra lace that was there. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the border. You're gonna cut this here, 2 of them, and then cut them in half so that you can put them in the border of the table. You're gonna put them in the front and in the back. After that, you're gonna get the gold wire again. You're gonna twist it again and put a red bead, which is C19, and then put it on top. Then we're gonna get C12, which is, where's the bag? Here's the bag. See if I can show you. It's these beads, or these metal. There you go. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the bottom, and then you're gonna twist it, and then you're gonna glue it with this C14, and the C14 is this tiny thing here. And afterwards, you're supposed to take the, let me see, adjust. You're supposed to take the checkered cloth and then do the cushions. The cushions for the seats, you can use a template that comes with it. It says that, just cushion template, the circular ones. You're supposed to do 2 of these, but I don't really like the pattern, this pattern to be used for the dining table. So I might use this one since I have a couple left over, and I might just use the pink areas and use the cushion for it. So yeah, let's do this part. Now, I finished doing the table. Let's see if I can show it here. I lost one of the red beads, so I just used one of mine for my sewing kits. So, okay, we had the table, we had the ornament in the table. I finished the chandelier. It was drying. I finished it. It's not 100% perfect. It's just not easy gluing this type of thing. See if I can, there you go. What I did was I used super glue for this, and the bottom part I have to move it a little bit. It's a bit crooked, but super glue is best for this because the tacky glue is not gonna dry fast enough because it'll dry tacky and then it's just not gonna stick. So best used super glue. After that, we did the, okay, there was the mantle. Oh, the chairs. Yeah, here are the chairs. Okay, oops. You see if I can put them up better. But yeah, the chairs, I used, like I said, I was going to use the other cloth. I don't know if you can see it there. But yeah, I think it's better, or it's prettier for me to use the other cloth. I mean, there you go. And here I also use super glue, and for the cloth I used the same technique as the sofa. So that was that. Now we have to do the mug for the table. Let me show you here. The mug for the table, which is C15, and the gold wire that we've been using. So C15 is this one. It's this little stub. And you need to do the handle with the gold wire. After that is the book. So, and the book is in the template area. And there's the book. I might leave that for last. But the other part is this for the pastry, I guess you can say. So we got C11, and C11 is one of the other buttons here. Okay, and then you're going to use, it was C12. It was one of the smaller ones, and you're going to put on top of it. And then you're going to use the candy, which I don't see. Ah, there it is. It's in the, somehow, for some reason, it's in the plant bag. But yeah, you just have to cut it Then cut a little bit of the cloth, the tree trunk. This. And then you do a little tiny stem for the bead. And then you put it all together. And then we have the fruit there. The fruit cake or just cake. Then you're going to take the oranges, which is here also. At least in my bag it is here. Yeah. And then you cut 3. Afterwards, you can use the template for the tablecloth that we have here. And you do the tablecloth. This. And then you can just start arranging your food. For the cups, you need to do 2 of them. Yes, 2 of them. I, for some reason, don't have 2 of the buttons, so I might just be using 1. And then you're going to put the little grapes. Do you want to call them grapes? With this. And then the oranges and the pastry. And then we have the tablecloth and the picnic done. Let's do it then. Okay, now we finish doing the chairs, right? The sofa and the ottoman. We got the lights. I've finished the chandelier. The little droplets. Okay, we just put them aside. We got the bed with the pillow. We got the lamp. We got the lamps. I made a mistake with the plant. I used the bigger tack. I don't know if you can see. Let me see where it was. I used the one that was supposed to be used for the mug or the cups. And let me see if I can adjust it here. But yeah, you're supposed to use the smaller one for the plant if it wants to be seen. But yeah, this is the small one. There you go. Somewhere there. And the mugs, there you go. This is the one that you're supposed to use for the plant. Okay, we got the table. We got the table with the ornament on top. Just gonna put it on the side. Everything's so delicate here. Okay. And we have our picnic. So, here it is, the picnic. There you go. You see, we got the book. We got the cake. We got the fruits. And the mug. Now, I put it in a different order. It has it here with the cake here and the fruits on the side and the mugs there. But I decided to put it this way. I just liked it like this. You can put it however you want. Just put everything inside. Or you can leave stuff out, whichever you want. You can use the green grapes, if anything. So, and we have our picnic then. Now, we're supposed to do the basket. You are gonna get the template for the basket, which is this one. This one here. You're gonna cut it, and then you're gonna fold it. And this will be the outside, and you're gonna glue it. Now, I might just put tape in the inside. I'm gonna see what I'll do. And see which one's easier, excuse me. Then you're gonna cut a piece of the tree trunk, which I have some here cut from what we used before. And you're gonna do the handle for the basket. And after that, you're gonna put some fruits and things. Now, it shows here to put some of the leaves from the tree, the sakura tree, and the green grapes, if you want to say it's grapes. I guess it'll resemble flowers if it's there. You can put these, you can put the green and the yellow grapes. So whichever you want to put. But this is the option it gives you. Then we can do our mailbox, which is with B43, which is this one. And the standing pole, it's B44, which is this one. Okay. After that, you're going to cut one of the last few things, which will be this template down here below the basket. And you're going to glue it on the mailbox. Then you're gonna get C17, which is the light, or at least where the one of the lamps. It'll be this one. Okay, and you're gonna grab the C13, which is this one. You can grab it here, this one here, and you're gonna glue it on top. Then you're gonna grab the last LED light. You're gonna put it in there, and you're gonna glue it a little bit so it'll stay. And last, for this page, we're gonna take the plants, these plants. Okay, it says to cut it here, so it'll have no stem here. And now you're gonna cut two, and you're gonna put the little droplets, the pink droplets that you have left, which we have here, and you're gonna put it on top here. And then you're gonna cut half of that. You see, it's shorter, and that bottom part you're gonna put the yellow grapes, or the yellow round fruit things. But yeah, what you have to do is just cut two of these, and then cut them in half, so you can have the top part for the droplet and then the bottom part from that. Okay, one thing I forgot to say about the book. An easy way to glue it to the pages. Let me see if I can adjust. There you go. The cover with the pages, what I mean. Let me see if I can put the cover with the pages. What I did is I cut the cover, and then what I did was I put it on my cloth tape, and I put the image, of course, face up with the blank part sticking to the tape. Then I cut it, and when I was gonna glue the pages, I would just strip it out, and then it would just glue easily. That was really, really quick and not that messy. Now, talking about messy, the basket, since I'm going to be using the tacky gluing this one, I'm assuming there's a easier way to glue this, and I can use super glue to glue it faster, but I don't want it to be wide, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue two sides first, and then I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna glue the other side, and then put all the fruits in it. So I'm just gonna continue doing the rest. Gonna glue the mailbox, and then cut the mailbox door, and then glue everything else and do the plants. Side note here, I switched the metal plaques, if you want to call it. This one's supposed to be under the cake, and the one that's under the cake, it's supposed to be on the lamp. Now, the one under the cake, which was supposed to be this one's C12, and this one there is C13. Now, I like the way it looks. The cake looks proportionate to the plate there, or the base. And the lamp actually looks nice with that one there. So, if you want it to be like the original, or like the manual says, you're supposed to put here C12 and here C13. So just switch them. But if you like the way it looks, then this one here is C13 and this one here is C12. So just the side left is the swing. We need to get B47 and B48, which are these pieces, the rectangle, the white rectangle. Then this one here, this one here. You need to put B47 on top, on one of the lines. Then we need to get the white wire, which we've had for a little bit. We cut it to 1 centimeter, and then we twist it a little bit so that you can put it as a handle. Excuse me. Now, remember where the pink droplets were at? Well, you're going to use that white wire that comes with it. You're going to cut 2.4 centimeters. Then you're going to twist it a little bit on top, or at least bend it. And then you're going to put the stick in it, which is B46, which is this one. You're going to pass it through. And then in the end, you're going to take B45, which are the stands. So you're going to take this and you're going to glue it on the top. Then you're going to have the swing. Then we're going to repeat the pillows. Basically, you're going to cut this strip of cloth to 2.8 and 0.6 on the side. And then you're going to roll it. Again, it's easier to use the cloth tape. If anything, you can always use the glue and let it dry. And then you're going to cut it on the edge so it'll have like a little pillow edge. And then you're going to put them both. Okay, just waiting for the, what do you call it? The swing to dry, the cables at least. the cables here. I'm just letting them to dry. I'm going to do the pillows. And afterwards, we're going to do the tree. So you're going to take the tree and you're going to make it as pretty as you can. I tried, it was really squished. So I'm trying here to make it as pretty as possible. And then you are going to take A715, which is this piece of paper that's in the template area. And you're basically going to glue the tree trunk up to this line, like here, and then wrap it around. After that, you're going to take the LED light, you're going to take it up to the tree, and then you're going to like leave it there and then wrap it with the texture paper here, the brown paper. You're going to do this measurement, and then you're going to wrap it. You're going to leave 0.5 centimeter in the bottom because you are going to cut it like that. And then you're going to get, I think it's the last template. I have it here. Then you have to cut the grass. Here's a little bit brown, but here it's the A714. You're going to cut it, and then you're going to glue it to the bottom of the tree. And last but not least, you're going to take the gravel, the tiny gravel that they gave you, and then you're going to spread it all around the tree trunk there in the bottom, the roots. Let me see if I can adjust it here. But you're going to spread it all over the bottom, and that will be it for our tree. Then afterwards, we're going to put the house and all that stuff, but right now we're going to do the tree. Okay, we have our tree done. I don't know if you notice, it's not as full as the image here. It came squashed, and all the fullness just didn't have it. It was gone. And a lot of the pieces were falling down. So what I did was I put glue around the top, and I would just put the parts or the pieces of foam that will fall down, like sprinkles, you can call it. And then it would just make it a little bit more fuller. And that's how it looks on the top. It has the LED light, and I'm just letting it dry. There's the little turf area with the rocks or the pebbles. And then we have our swing done. Our swing, and we have the pillows here for the swing. And now we have to deal with the turf. Let me clean this area here. Well, there's a couple of steps to be done for the grass. We need to use this one, which is A716. What you're going to do is you're going to cut everything around here and the inside. But before you do that, you should put it, this is the grass, the turf. You should put it like this, because this is going to be your template for the grass area. You could put a little bit of piece of tape or the double-sided cloth tape. You can reuse it for here. Just put a couple of strips around, and then cut it all around in the inside. This is because once you have this cut like it's supposed to, this will come in hand. Now, the grass, or this grass, will be on top of this one. Hence why we need this area open, because I don't know if you can see the lines. This is the outline for where the house will be. I don't know if you noticed, there's yellow circles here. That's where the light cables will go down to. So you need to poke the holes before you put the grass, because these two will be underneath the grass and you will be able to see it, so that you at least have an idea what to do. So just a quick recap. The A716, you're going to tape it or just put it, or whatever is easier for you, behind or in the back of the turf, just like this. And then you cut it, and once it's cut, it'll have the outline of the house here, and you will be putting the grass around here after you poke the holes on the yellow circle. And then you have a couple of options. There's the situation to do with the house. Now, do you put, I mean, you could put the items, it's so messy because I was just testing it, but you could put the furniture in the house, glue it, and then put it on top of the turf, and then just let it all dry and put it at the finishing touches. Or you can just do the turf, not put the furniture inside, but put the house on the turf, and once it's in the turf, then put the furniture inside, whichever is easier for you. What I am going to do is I'm going to take the lamps, like this one, the chandelier. We got the chandelier, we got the blue one, the pink one, the pink lamp, and we got the droplets. And I am going to glue them first because it's a bit difficult to glue it and then with all the furniture inside, so it'll be easier for me to just glue them first. The chandelier will be going here in the middle. It'll be here where that LED light is. You will put that chandelier there. Now the double lamp, the pink ones, this one here, that one there will be going on the first floor. It'll be going there in the middle. And the droplets, the pink droplets, will be going on the second floor, on the top of the attic or the roof. So I will be doing that first. And while the lights and the lamps and everything are drying, I'm going to do the turf. So let's just get started with that.